Hello everyone, my name is Pratik, and today I will tell you all about how you can run ABAQUS job with user subroutine on HPC cluster. So, as you all know that first to run a job on HPC cluster, we need to create a batch file. So I will tell you how, like how what all to include in a batch file when we are running a job for ABAQUS, which also has a subroutine in it. Okay, so so you can see this is a batch file that I have written to submit a job on HPC. So the first few things are the simple things like firstly we have to give the name to the job, for how much time that job would be running, and this is just a count number of me that would be like common to like whatever HPC that you are using. Based on that you have to provide those details. Then after that we have to give the nodes or define the nodes and number of tasks per node that you want to give. And you all must be knowing that these things you need to optimize based on the simulation that you are doing. So this is the output.txt, and you can also provide your email id. Here I have written my email id where you come to know that whether when is your job is finished, or whether there is any like your job has stopped for some reason, you can get through email. So this is the most important thing, how what all module we have to load in order to run our ABAQUS with user subroutine. So that you have to check with your HPC like what modules are available for your ABAQUS and Intel. So basically ABAQUS is to run the ABAQUS. So for my case, I am using 2023 version of ABAQUS. So just keep in mind that these things match same with the whatever software is loaded on your HPC. And to run the subroutine file, we need to import the Intel compiler. So for my case, Intel 2023A is the most recent one Intel compiler that was available. As you know that subroutine files for your ABAQUS are written in the Fortran code, and to run the Fortran code, usually these Intel compilers are used. So you can check with your HPC like what are Intel compilers are available. Based on that, you can load those modules. You can also check yourself by clicking on module avail, and you will come to know like what all Intel modules are available, and based on that you can call them. This is all we are creating the environment for our ABAQUS file. So the most important thing is this, the bottom line. So here you can see this is written ABAQUS parallel execution. So since we are running two jobs, so first is our input file. So this is my input file, and second is the user defined subroutine file. So this is the name of my subroutine file. So we have to write both the files, like the input file of our ABAQUS as well as the subroutine file in the same line, and then at the end we have to write interactive. So like this job would be interactive. So this is the line you can copy from here, and I will provide this batch file in the link, so you can just download it from there, and you can use for your case as well. So this is how you create the batch file to run on HPC cluster when you have ABAQUS with user subroutine. So many people get confused like how to run the subroutine file with ABAQUS. So you can use this batch file for your case. So now I will show you how to run this batch file on HPC cluster. So for my HPC, to access my HPC, I am using the Mobexterm because I am using the Windows laptop. So, uh, so this is I have logged into my HPC. So, and also let's keep in mind to keep your batch file, your input file, and the and your that .f file, which is like subroutine file, in the same folder where you are running. So for my case, I'm using I am using this input file. So this is my input file, and this is my batch file, and this is my input file, and so here is it. So this is my subroutine file. So you can see subroutine file would be ending with .f. So these all files are should be there in the same folder for running it on HPC successfully. So just you can. So currently I'm in one folder. I have to go to the folder where these files are available. These all files are there. So my file is also there, and running. So now we are ready to submit our file. So to run our file, we have to run it through sbatch to job.sh. So once you click on this, your job will start running on HPC, and you will see the ABAQUS output with user subroutine. So this is how you submit the job on HPC with user subroutine in it. Thanks.